This was a bad idea. So, the 800 meters is one of the hardest races to run for a reason. It's either considered the longest sprint or the shortest distance race, and it attracts runners from a lot of different backgrounds. You have sprinters moving up from the four with a ton of anaerobic ability, and then you have more endurance based folks trying to test out their speed. And of course, you have the runners that specialize in the 800 specifically. I think this race was a good example of just how tricky these races are to get right, especially if you're not accustomed to the two-lap race. So there's one name in track and field that was interesting to watch in this meet, and that was Niels Laros. Some of them call him the next Jakob Ingebrigtsen, and the young Dutch runner was one of the biggest talents in athletics as he's accumulated an impressive resume all while before turning 20 years old, including a personal best and sixth place finish at the Olympics with the 3:29 clocking in Paris. However, after the Olympics, this time Laros, who also has a 13:23 PR in the 5K, was taking a step down at this lower keyed meet, looking to improve on his 800-meter time, which is a 1:44 PR from Monaco set last year. However, Laros ran himself into some trouble here quite literally by going out way too fast. The thing is, this race had an 800-meter runner in it and a very fast one. Gabriel Toul is a 141 man, and he's the sixth fastest athlete ever over the distance. I think that's where Laros got himself in way over his head as he hit the bell with a sub 51-second first lap, an extremely fast opening lap for anyone, and especially someone moving down in distance to the 800 meters. And the rest of this race showed why the 800 is such a difficult event. Laros was definitely showing some strain hitting the first lap, and that lactic acid came back to bite him hard over the second lap as he basically started it going backwards. And you could see how guys who measure out their effort better ended up passing him. And I mean, when you're lactic like that, the final 100 meters probably takes an eternity. But for Laros, it was a very solid effort to at least put himself out there and see what he could do. Hitting 400 at that pace does show you he does have wheels. Whether he can be the next Jakob Ingebrigtsen is something only time will tell. But his personal records have already given him a lot of promise to be the next great warning. Even though this didn't work out for him here, it does show you he definitely has the ambition to be the best. If you enjoy athletics coverage like this, be sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.